Okay, no longer Ibiza baby. Now we're Alicante baby. Let's have a look. This is my hire car. So I'm going to a little place on the sea called El Campello. Probably pronounced that wrong. I'll spell it in the title. There's my barbecue, there's my hot tub, part of the grounds. There's another guest annex over here. El Campello, the lady recommended, Vita recommended me that I should go there. That looks nice, doesn't it? 3, 4 places. It's a big place. That's my little place over there. And this is the owner's accommodation. And you drive around and you go out through those doors over there. Now I lost my microphone doing that video in the rain. I saw I had it on my shirt in the villa. Then that night I went to bed. The next day I had all day, wait to get a taxi. And they've looked in the villa, they can't find it. I've looked in my case, I've looked everywhere. I'm pretty sure it's in the villa somewhere, but I've lost it, so sound's not going to be so good, but I'll have to buy another set. I'm always losing things. I mean, that's part of me, really. Look at that. I'd have something like this. I'd have some bloody goats and what have you over here. What's over here? Could be a little wood store, I reckon. Up there, up on the top, there's some houses. A plant there, look, just planted, recently planted by the look of it. Who was right, see? Little wood store. You could have some chickens in here, couldn't you? I'd have some chickens, I reckon. And I don't want to be, like I said, I experience high quality Brits abroad in Ibiza. That one night in the hotel, a bit lower class, and it was definitely all Brits abroad. I don't want to do that. I don't want to go to Benidorm. I'd rather be here and be only 10 minutes drive away from things. I'm ready for the peace and tranquility. Yeah, but you live in Pattaya, it's all mad there, I know it is. Well, I don't go out to it so much anyway nowadays, once a week. Let's see. Okay, so this is going to be fun. I'm in that little, what? Actually it says it's a city. El Campello. I parked, I don't know which way I'm looking to get across the roads. So I parked in the car park. It looks like they've closed it since I've been here. Looks handy, isn't it? I went in down there, I'm sure. Now it's closed. So hopefully I can get out later. There's a van coming up. That's the food. It's definitely where I went in. Yeah, there's a beachfront, I believe, down here. And these buildings are very much like, happens a lot. Everybody stops in the Spanish crossings. These buildings are very much like Alicante city, a lot more modern. I don't know about 60s and 70s, but some of them are. They're not that historical like in Valencia and Malaga. And here we are, down on the seafront. What's a cocktail bar, little Spanish bars. I'd like to have a beer, but I guess the problem when you're rural is you're driving. So therefore, maybe you could have one small beer, maybe later in the day, but it's only just gone midday. I was up at 8:30 this morning, so I'll settle for a coffee, I think. Yeah, it's okay, isn't it? Oh, that's really nice, to be fair. $13.90 for meals. You will have a language barrier here. You've got to get on with that. You've got to use your translator or learn some language, which obviously that would be a great benefit. Look at that along there. Trying to remember not to talk when I zoom now because I haven't got my microphone anymore. It's in that villa in bloody Ibiza, I know it is. somewhere. Never mind. What can you do? I'm not going to video too much of these because these will all be very similar wherever you go, I guess. But then people want to see somewhere different, don't they? That looks nice. So yeah, this is a 20-minute drive from where I'm staying, and I'm staying really quite rural. It's alright, isn't it? Sandy beaches. Costa Brava does have sandier beaches than Costa del Sol. I'm already committed to Alicante now as the main airport to travel to and from. The next question is, do I go down further down towards Torrevieja where Max and Baz and Moya live? Which is a lot more broad down there, although Mil Primeras isn't either. But it's further from the airport. It's 45 plus minutes to the airport. Not the end of the world. Maybe I've done all these years of looking only to realise the area I know the best, where I've got some friends, 3 at least, is the place I need to be. Maybe that's it. When I move next after the week here, going to go and stay down in Lisenia area, which is absolutely the area where I know and where Steve, Moya and Baz are. Hopefully be able to take a gig in of Moya and Baz's. They're always gigging around the bars and restaurants. Tropicana, that looks nice, doesn't it? Well, everything's wrote in Spanish, which is absolutely fine. I think I prefer that. I wasn't too wild even that second, when I stayed in that hotel in Ibiza. There really were a lot of, better class, well-heeled Brits abroad, but still lads doing what lads do. I don't want to be too close to that. Now, if I was anywhere in this area, of course, when Shaggy comes to Benidorm, which he comes quite often, so I think it's an hour or less than an hour away, I just go and visit him. I can book a hotel in Benidorm and go and see him. I've got no problem going there for 1 or 2 nights for a night out. Ted and H. Ted just said no? Who just told me they've been to Benidorm? Somebody on my book face said they just come back from Benidorm. It wasn't Ted. Anyway, yeah, I got no problem visiting it. Carre la Mar. The old sailors' quarter. Now we like a sailor, don't we? We like a sailor. Look. Just 2 old boys sat on a wall killing time. That's what he's doing and that's what I'm doing. Let's go and have a coffee. That looks the place. There you are, look. I had a latte. Cheers, everyone. I know, the sound's awful. I got my bloody Bluetooth on. I'll buy a microphone soon, in the next week, probably. Once I find somewhere. Loving it, absolutely loving it. This place is great. Look. Otis Redding. Just to add, these 4 ladies, Western ladies, sat down there. They've cracked open their beer. They've cracked open wine with some water. They'll be here for the afternoon, chatting, drinking, eating. It's fabulous here. This is retirement life, I'm telling you. Look, it's got busy as well. Look at this cool little place for drinks. Little independent place, reminds me of Ali's in Med Cafe, Soho. Right, so last look here is a little estate agents. If you want to be in town, this is an apartment, 195,000, 3 bed, 1 bath. 130,000, similar, or 6 bed, 2 bath. Wow, that's big. Not the sort of thing I'm looking for. I want to go out into the country more. The bungalow there, southwest townhouse, 250,000. Chalet, 800,000, way out of my budget. 250, that's an apartment again, which I'm not interested in. Let's have a look around here. Oh, that was good when it popped up. This one's a bit out of my budget. 300, it's about 270 odd thousand, but it's 4 bedroom, 3 bathroom, detached villa with a pool. Out of my budget, but I am looking to view some properties soon. Here's another one, look, just slightly out of my budget. 340,000, 3 bed, 2 bath. Very nice. Okay, that's enough of that. Well, that's a sports shop there, all branded. And lovely little restaurant looking there, one row up from the beach. I've also noticed some really nice little independent clothes shops. Smart lady stuff, gent stuff, some quite high quality, which is nice. Certainly you're not cut off here from anything. And last thing, if you had a mind to, there's a studio, looks a really nice studio to rent for 670 euros. Which is under 600 UK pounds. This is a 1 bed, 1 bath for 1,300. So, you know, rental again might be classed as being quite expensive. 900 euros. Well, that's 3 bed, 2 bath. That's cheap. I assume that's a month. Yeah, look, you can get wine and tapas, 250 euros, and it looks really nice. I'm not hungry now because I had my bloody poached eggs earlier, so still only +2. I might find somewhere to eat before I go back to my place today, just so that I don't have to eat. I've got pizza I could put in the oven tonight, but I'd rather eat out, get some food, nice food out somewhere before I go back to the apartment in the villa. 3-course meal there for 19 euros. That's about 15 quid. Starter, main and a dessert. Look, crepes, banana split. Looks lovely in there. No customers, but it's a time of after a siesta time now, really. What I'm looking for now, I've walked past the parking, which I've not seen anywhere yet, is a cash machine to get some cash. So I got to fill in my parking, I need just a couple of euro coins. Not sure. And just as I said that, from over there, you've got an Indian restaurant and you've got a cash point. And you've got the Mercadona as well. You see this clothes shop, look at them shoes, how about me? 59 euros, cheap. A bit of Hugo Boss. Now the problem I've only got my bloody Amex card and they want to charge me 7 euros for using it. And I've only got 1 or 2 euros to pay in this car park unless I can tap and go, which hopefully I can. Gonna go see if I could ask someone. Of course I'm gonna ask someone who doesn't speak English. Good luck with that, eh? So we got Flanagan's, the Irish pub here. Look, I'm going to go into Mercadona and see whether I can get some cash back, buy some bits and then get cash back. That might work. Right, that's great. I used my knowledge, intelligence, whatever you call it, my thick head. Went in the Irish bar where they were bound to speak a bit of English, young guy he did. And he said I can Apple Pay to get out the car park. but they can't, even in Mercadona, you can't get cash back. And of course she said you can go to the machine, but because my ordinary Visa cards are back in my apartment, the only card I got with me, crazy, is an Amex card, and they want to charge me €7. I reckon this car park could be €2 or €3 to get out, so let's go and find out. Apple Pay. All right, wish me luck. I didn't need luck, did I? I got that, but and I got a ticket and a receipt, so that should work. And I'm out. €5. There's always a way out of these things, isn't there? I didn't really want to park in a car park like that, but there's no parking on the street. Everywhere's quite busy. I like this little town. I won't be living in this area, but it's just really nice. Yep, okay. End of video. Thanks for watching.